Hello, welcome to another vlog. It's Tony. I'm the Veganista22 on Instagram and on YouTube. Got a new little necklace a couple of weeks ago. It says no animals harmed in the making of. And I just really love to wear it because it's just a little bit of a reminder of, what I'm standing for and, where my heart's at. So I want to share that with you. I was a bit excited about that. So today's video, I thought I would talk about what people said when I went vegan, what are some of the general questions and comments I have, and what that all meant to me. So we'll just go through some of them, the first ones first. So first one would be, why would you do that? Like, why? Why would you stop eating animals? Why would you stop having cheese? Everybody loves cheese. Why? I don't understand. And I just thought that one was so funny because now it seems so obvious. Why wouldn't I? Why would I ever want to eat animals? Gross. But at the time, that's a normal question. People just didn't understand why I would want to change. I think the biggest question was really almost internally for them, like, well, if she's just gone from eating meat and cheese and dairy and yogurt and all that stuff, what caused her to change? Why would she change? And so at the time, even though it would throw me off and I wouldn't, I don't know what to say, it's actually a really natural question. Like, why would you change? People actually want to know, why would you change? The second comment I would always get was, just straight out the gate, I could never do that. I could never give up cheese. I could never give up beef, steak. And I was like, well, I'm not asking you to. Like, I just decided to do this yesterday, so I'm not asking you to give those things up. But maybe you might like to. And the next one would be, and I swear, if you are vegan or even vegetarian, probably, the first thing you're gonna get from half the people you speak to is, where'd you get your protein? Where'd you get your protein? Yeah, because I'm going to die of a protein deficiency. I think I read somewhere that not one person has ever died from a protein deficiency recorded in history. So interesting actually to follow that one up. I'll see if I can do some research on that. But I did read that, and I think it makes sense, considering there's protein in fruits and vegetables. Pretty hard not to get enough. In fact, it was so funny. I was talking to somebody who was really down on her luck, and she was, struggling in health and friendship, like just so much stuff going on in her life that she was literally considering some pretty horrible self-harm. And I was just trying to talk to her, and I said, one of the things that's helped me with my emotions and my hormones and mentally is changing my diet and going on a vegan lifestyle. And first thing she said, she's literally almost in tears, and then she just goes, where'd you get your protein? I'm like, really? Really? All of this, and that's what you want to know? Anyway. The next one was because I went to sort of a high fruit 80-10-10 lifestyle, the Freely Banana Girl, Raw Till 4 style eating. So how many bananas are you going to eat a day? Why would you want to eat that much fruit? Isn't that going to give you constipation? Doesn't fruit make you fat? Why? Like, how are you gonna have potassium overdose? And I just, at the time, be like, no, I think it's okay. I've, done the research. I know, blah blah. But it's really interesting. People really like, why are you doing this? I don't understand. So, so that was kind of the first wave. Was like these natural questions just pop out, and then the second wave of questions were really around. Really practical things like, what are you going to do when we go out for a work lunch? Like, what are you going to order? Because nobody here wants to change and go to a place that does vegan food. Like, that's not going to happen. What are you going to do? And I was like, well, we'll figure it out. And I have. It's easy, actually. It's really easy. I got practical questions like, so you've got a leather handbag. Like, well, what are you going to do with your handbag? And I haven't figured all of that out yet. I have replaced it. I don't use it anymore. But, in the beginning, I didn't know. What are you going to do for shoes? How are you going to get nice work shoes? Figure it out. And you can. There's plenty of options. But, it sort of goes from the initial sort of shock questions to then the very practical questions. And over time, it's funny now, 6 months in, I still get a lot of questions, even from the same people that asked the first round of questions, but they have evolved. And I've found that ultimately that first wave of questions you get, in the heart of hearts, a lot of my friends, what they really wanted to know, and my family, my coworkers, people that care about me, is, they what they want to know genuinely is, are you going to be the same person you were before? And they will never ask you that question, but I have had friends, a couple months in going, oh, I'm so glad that you're like still the same person. Oh, that's great. But actually, not really. 6 months ago, I didn't care about what I was eating except for trying to lose weight. And now I am more compassionate, I'm more considerate, I'm more genuine, I'm more thoughtful in my actions. I feel I'm more kind. I think about the world in a different place. I make decisions based on different things. And while, I'm still maybe in my heart I'm the same person, I'm not the same person. And I could never be the same person that I was before. And I'm really glad that I haven't lost any friends because of that. But that is the truth. You're not the same person. You won't be the same person. And that's okay. It's completely fine. It's a healthy thing for you. And that's really, at the end of the day, it's healthy for you and it's healthy for the animals. And that's all right. And hopefully your friends will understand that and they'll see the benefit of your change. And if they don't, that's okay. And then the final thing was that people wanted to know, are you going to try and change me? Okay, so you're changing, or you're doing a different diet and lifestyle. Are you going to try and make me do it? And no, I'm not. I'm quite happy to share information, share nutrition, share stories, tell how good I'm feeling, be the example. And I think that that's kind of the most important thing, is truly be the example of what you want to be, and know that people will be inspired by your example in the long run. So that's my video for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Sitting on the blue chair, it's a little bit of a more relaxed environment. I've got my little dogs running around, so I might do a video next week on my beautiful 2 puppy dogs. You've probably heard them racing around in the background, and talk about just my current views on pet ownership and all that good stuff. So stick around. I'll see you next week. Leave your comments below. I love to mentor others, so if you have any questions you've come across or anything that you've not known what to respond to, put it in there. I'll see if I can help, and I'll see you next week. Thanks.